Alright, welcome back to SwissLink. Today we're going to be covering a ton of new arrivals. This is stuff that we've accumulated over the past couple months. It's been a while since we did another. I want to cover a lot of things, so I'll give a short description of each and every one. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so first up is a lot of Dutch dress shirts. These are all button-ups and they have slight variations. As you can see, they're basically the same colors. Some of them are long sleeves, some of them have pockets, some of them don't have pockets. Variations in different kinds of thickness for each one. We had a long argument about this one, but this one is sage green. Just blues, baby blues, sky blues. We have grays, as well as navy blues. If you want anything like this for nice occasions, there's still a lot of stuff that goes on in summer, and these are not gonna overheat you as well. So there's also one extra one that I do wanna cover a little bit more. All right, and then one of them is just a little more different. You can tell by the patch on the side. This one is a German police service long sleeve. We have a lot of these in small sizes. They all come, brand new in the package itself, but these are all police and they come in a tan color, so that's just one of them I did want to show you guys. If you are a small size, and we have plenty of these for you, and yeah, don't miss out on those. All right, and then we're going to cover more of the dress shirts. These ones are more casual. These are polos, and they are Dutch wool blended. We have the short sleeve right here, and we have the long sleeve as well. These are just kind of really cool designs, and it looks like the brand is Vision, if anybody knows where that comes from. If it's Dutch, please put it in the comments. Bluish and a green tone, and the epaulets on the side are just really, really nice looking. So yeah, these are polo shirts. They come in long sleeves. There's also a couple short sleeves as well, but that one, as you can see, is black. We have a more navy color one right here, short sleeve navy one right here. All of these are just really nice for special occasions, or just as casual wear itself. I don't think you need to have an event to wear these. At the golf course, if you're, swinging your irons. All right, and one of the coolest stuff to come out of the rack are these Dutch work jackets. Now, the look of them by themselves are just really, really awesome. I do like the look that they did with this one, especially with the breast pockets. We have a limited amount of these ones, and they are slightly different, but you do gotta look at it a little closely. This one, this is unquilted, so if you look on the inside, it's gonna have a very, very clean just interior. You also have the inside pockets as well, which I didn't realize until now. And then they are a little bit elastic on the waist side themselves, so it gives you a little bit more better form fitted. On this side, we have the quilted version, which is more for colder weather, but that's gonna insulate it a lot more better, and you still have the inside pockets like we had talked about before. But both of these are just really, really nice. Definitely want this one more for hotter weather and this one more for cold weather. But since they are limited, we do have a few, so get them while they're still here. All right, and then we have these 4 different shirts, which I'm gonna go over real quick. This one is a quarter zip Dutch long sleeve shirt. I think it's more of like a sweater. It has a super nice and just really soft texture to it as a whole. I would definitely wear this more for like running in the morning or just as a workout shirt, because that one is really nice. The next one we have is this Dutch thermal long sleeve. It comes in a nice tan. It almost looks like a kind of a mix of colors. But this one is also the same, super simple, and something that you would kind of wear in terms of working out or just active activity. Dutch pullover sweater. This one has your breast pocket on it. The texture itself is a little bit more rough. And then for our last one, we have a lot of commando sweaters here, but not many French ones. So this one is a French commando sweater. But has a Velcro on the front for the name and the tags, or for your badges as well. You have the shoulder epaulets right here, which are buttonable. It comes in an OD green color. I'll usually put these on if it is like kind of freezing, and they will just keep in heat like immensely well. All right, and then something that we don't usually get, which was kind of a surprise to get into this one, are these skirts. These are Dutch officer women's skirts, and they come in a couple colors. Blue, we have this OD green as well, and they are pretty lengthy. These ones are a lot more longer, so you can tell by the difference of the length itself. There are a couple differences between them. As you can see, these ones don't really have elastic on the waistband, but these ones do. So if you want a more fitted form or just a little bit easier to wear a belt around, they do come in those 2 different options, and those are on the site as well if you are interested at all. All right, it is summertime, so you are gonna need some shorts, and I have 2 options for you. These are all of our new shorts that we have, and the first one is this US reproduction Cam shorts. This pattern was used quite a bit in Australia by the British, and it's commonly known under a couple names. Some people call it P-Dot, some people call it Hearts and Bunnies. But if you can see the pattern itself, it does have a really interesting pattern, a couple colors here. But other than that, it does have these two thigh pockets, we call them, and elastic band around the waist itself. But this one has quite a bit of pockets, and that's a cool arrangement on this side too. This one's a little bit smaller. I'd say honestly, perfect size for a phone. And if you're feeling super bold, we do have these high-vis shorts. These come in some pretty big sizes, but these are huge, reflective neon yellow and orange shorts. One of the big things is these are 3M, and that's the reflectiveness from what I believe. Yeah, 3M Scotchlite, and they are made by Wickland. I think it is from large all the way to 4XL. So these are for the government or European government, for construction sites like railroads and stuff like that. And the only reason that we got them was so that other people weren't impersonating those government workers. So yeah, having these in the US, completely fine. Having them in European, that's a different story. And here we have these men's nurses jackets. It almost looks like a chef jacket, but it does have the nice buttonings on the side. And then we have this huge gown, which looks like a doctor's coat almost. If you are looking for anything to cosplay with, or for any costumes that you are thinking of, I'd say like this would be a perfect one to do. So yeah, we got both of these ones in our store. Really cool additions are these two tactical vests. These are both British, and you have your DPM right here and your desert. Both of these are not MOLLE, these are sewn in pouches. So if you look closely, they are already attached to them. Not super modifiable. There are still some spots though that you can attach things. And I've seen people reutilize these for like fishing vests or stuff like that, where you can keep quite literally all of your stuff on you if you need to, but they have pockets in the front and in the back. And if you do want something that is more like MOLLE system, we have a lot of those coming in from our store. So if you do stay tuned, we do have some tactical vests coming in that are MOLLE compatible. But other than that, these things are pretty solid. They zip up in the middle and they do attach with these two buckles. Yeah, both of these, we have desert and DPM. So yeah, those are gonna be on the store. I don't think we have too many of them. So yeah, hurry up and get those while they're still in. With that one too, my boss Miles, he will be adding a tactical section into the website. So when you're going to the top and you're looking for the sections, keep an eye out for the tactical one, because that one is a new addition and it's pretty big. So we do have a lot of tactical stuff as well. So yeah, and just in time for the heat, we have a ton of t-shirts, and these ones are not gonna overheat you, but they are extremely comfortable. Yeah, we have tons of colors in these ones. We have OD, we have navy, we have tan, we have white. I'm currently wearing the white one right now actually, because it's really comfortable. And they're all relatively the same material. It's mostly a cotton blend. And yeah, if you're looking for anything that's just affordable and comfy and you're not too, fed up on what brand it is, these are just gonna be perfect for that. All right, next one, not super crazy. These are long johns. They are long johns. We have stuff in tan and in white. These are they're nice for underneath your pants. All right, and for some pants, we have these. We have white, tan, and blue. These are going to be really nice cargo pants, so they have the pockets in around the same areas. And these ones are dress pants, so you have green and a grayish color, which are good for nice events. All of these are Dutch, so you have your green and your gray right there. Then you have your white, which is kind of like painter pants. And then you have your khakis and the blue ones right here. And I kind of want to spend a little time on these ones because the design itself is really nice. You have a lot more pockets than usual. And I actually currently own a pair of these, and I wear them almost all the time. So these ones are really nice. They just have a lot of little features that make it a lot more cargo looking. But that's basically those for the pants. Yeah. Moving into some camo, we have these Italian field pants. I recognize these already because they do come in with the other paratrooper sets. So you have the 3-piece set with the hat and the shirt itself with the pants. And then you also have the 2-piece set, Italian woodland camo pattern, so pretty common. But yeah, those ones are those, and then we'll get into some of the more rare camos. All right, and now onto some of my favorite. This is Turkish Camo. These are Anatolia is what the pattern I believe is called. These are very, very new. They actually came in at 2022 after a huge regime change in Turkey itself. These are both really, really cool. It's almost like a tan, but just like washed out, kind of pastel-y, maroon and green. Yeah, both of these are ripstop, which is super nice to have, especially if you're more active. But these pants are a lot more slimmer on the ankle themselves, so it's gonna give you a really cool fitted look. Yeah, and the inside of this one has a zip out quilted liner, so if you don't wanna be super hot or if you're in hot weather, or if you're in cold weather, you can always put that on or off super easily. All right, and we have lots of jumpsuits too. So this one is a very nice blue. It's a super rich blue as well. This one is a button up, and they have the middle buttons on there, as opposed to this one, which is zip up and button up as well. So nothing too crazy, nothing too different about these guys, but that one is a nicer color, more vibrant. These ones are a navy blue. They are super dark, so I can't tell if you can see it on the camera. All right, and our last one for today is a East German raincoat. This thing is super stylish. Honestly, I'm gonna just put it on for this last one since it is the last thing for today. You have pockets on the outsides, so right here, and those reach all the way on the inside. You have pockets which are buttoned up right here. You can fit anything you need right there as well. And the cuffs themselves just look really snazzy. Those are super stylish. And on the side, you have a hole buckle. These are all come in with this East German raincoat. It does go all the way down. It's super lengthy, so that's gonna be super nice. But yeah, on the shoulders themselves, they have 2 little silver buttons, so those just add to all of it. But overall, it's just a really cool look. Cool, and that just about covers quite literally everything. These are all going to be on the site if they aren't already. We're gonna have a couple new sections like the tactical stuff, which we had talked about. If you want stuff that is more affordable and is gonna be really good quality regardless, then yeah, check out SwissLink. Go to the new arrivals tab and you will see all of them right there. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.